Who are they genuinely feeling like right here? Bro, this is an MCU relic. This was announced nearly 3 whole years ago, and that announcement was probably the most mentally insane phase the Marvel Universe would have ever seen, and that's Phase 6. And you may be thinking, well, the entire phase is empty. How is that insane? Well, here's the thing. Who cares what the other projects are? Because the fact that we were on the verge of getting 2 Avengers movies within the span of 7 months in the same year, which is this year actually, is so unbelievable. Like, I could believe getting 2 Saw movies in a year. I could believe getting a whole Descendants trilogy within a year. But 2 Avengers movies in a year, that is just unhealthy. And this kind of begs the question, like, even though we were excited about this when the news dropped, looking back at it, was this release schedule for these 2 movies ever a good idea? Well, in my opinion, if every Marvel project leading up to these movies were good, I wouldn't have minded this. This actually would have been a good idea. Like, you have to understand, we were coming off of Endgame, and Marvel at the time, from the fan base, had the most hype and trust any other studio had. I would have been ready to get pelted by all these projects regardless of how often we got it. But the fact that most of them were just straight rotten turkey, and everything that was put out was homework to prepare for the tests that were in the movies, suddenly the idea of 2 Avengers movies coming out so close together now looks like a worse idea than eating soap thinking it will freshen your breath. Like, I genuinely think that Marvel was lying to themselves when they released this schedule. This was not a plan. This was an overreach, a hype machine, a way for people to get into Marvel's good graces again. And thank God Marvel sucked ducks for a while, because imagine they kept thugging it out and moved forward with this schedule. Like, they would burn their studio into the ground like the Sonyverse. Everything would be so bad, and those poor CGI artists would have had their eyes burnt to a crisp. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys think that this release schedule was ever practical from the start?